Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing some spray painting. It's not going to be a heaps long video. I'm just going in the shed now to show you what we're going to be doing. I've got my front bar here that we've got off at the moment, but I've had to change the grill setup. So what I've done is I've taken the original grill, I've got the other part outside I'll show you, and cut out the middle. The reason I've done this is, I'll show you in a sec too when I go out the front, I have a trans cooler, and where I've got it set up, it was hitting up against the actual part of the grill, the actual grill. So I've taken that out because by the time I cut it out, it would have just looked really stupid if I left half the grill in there. So we're going to be painting this to match the same colour as the car, obviously. So I'll rip this off quickly. I'll show you the trans cooler, where it's set up and where this will be sitting, kind of. Obviously I don't have the front bar on the car. And then we'll get into painting it up. Alright, so as you can see here, this is the part that I cut out. That used to just, obviously just sits on top of there. And my trans cooler would have been hitting these parts, as I'll show you over here. So pretty much this hose and that clamp are all hitting, as this will sit up in here. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna... Oh, that's good enough. That'll sit there. Then the bumper will come up pretty high too, and then it'll look like I've actually just had a grill delete. So we're just going to paint that from black to match the colour of the car. Hopefully it comes out looking good. Alright, so before you get weirded out a little bit, I've got the camera flipped around so I can see what I'm recording. So I've got the grill here, but we've also decided, last minute thing, to fix up our headlight eyelids just a little bit more. I've learned a little bit since painting these, and I want to just hit them with another coat, and clear coat, and see how they come up. First thing we're going to do though is just get some methylated spirits and just give these a wipe down and just make sure everything's off them. So I'll quickly jump over now, give these a full wipe down, and hopefully we can start getting into painting. Alright, I'm just shaking these cans up. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to do a light coat of the silver over the headlight protectors, so we're not going to be undercoating them again, but then we're going to be using the undercoat on the grill, and then we're just going to be using the same colour as my car, paint matched, on the headlights, just the first little light coat, and the little light coat on the grill. So we'll do that now. Right, so the reason I was looking at that, so I've picked up a primer, it even says primer, but it's actually a transparent primer. So when I sprayed it on the wrap, I was wondering kind of what was going on there, but this is meant to actually improve the paint and actual clear coat. I didn't even know this, so that kind of tripped me out when it came out. Yeah, I'll do another quick coat over these, and then we'll go over and check out how they're coming out. Alright, so I've added two coats to the eyelids, which you can see have come up pretty nice. We've also added a thin coat and a thick coat of the clear primer to the grille, which is still kind of tripping me out. It's wet at the moment, but it does dry reasonably quick and doesn't stay shiny. So I've never used this, so I guess we'll see how it comes out. I'm just going to give it a few minutes to dry now, 10-15 minutes, and then we'll come back in, try putting some colour on the grille and some clear coat on the bloody eyelids. Alright, so I'm just shaking up the clear, getting it ready now. I'm going to let the grill just dry a little bit more. It's been about 15 minutes, but we're just going to smash some clear onto the headlight protectors. Let me just see how it's coming out now. Also, anyone that's seen my other videos and knows how I made these, they're made out of a headlight protector. And now that I've kind of done it and I'm noticing different things, I think the best way to actually have gone about this, because rocks were hitting it and chipping it, and then you can kind of see through it. So I'm actually going to put silver on the bottom as well on the actual inside. But if I was to ever do these again, I think I'd actually paint the whole inside rather than the outside, and then you'd never have that problem, and it would actually give a clear coat effect automatically. You could stick some clear coat on this side, but it would already be shiny with the clear plastic. So I really want to give that a go in the future and see how that goes too. We're also going to be cutting these down a bit smaller, but we might as well go try putting some colour on the grill now. Alright, so we're going to start throwing some colour. Only thing is, I can't find my big can, so I'm hoping I've got enough in here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to buy some more, but I'm not sure where it went, but we'll start with some light coats anyway. Looks like it comes out pretty good anyway, and it gets a pretty good coverage, so it might be right. It was hard to tell when painting the eyelids because they're the same colour. We'll just do a real light coat. We're going to let that dry, and then we'll come back and hit it with a pretty thick coat. It's looking alright, it's looking the same colour. Obviously, the further we go, the more dark it's going to be, and the clear coat will bring it out. Alright, so while we were waiting, I've quickly done a thicker coat on the eyelids of just the clear, but now we're going to go do another thicker coat of the silver on the grill. Bring it closer for a look. You already see it's coming up pretty good. There's the protectors. So I think what we'll do now is we'll give this some time to dry. We'll do one more little coat of silver over the grill. Probably the headlight protector's probably done now. I'm going to do one light coat of silver on the inside, because you can still see some stone chips where they've hit the front, and you can actually see through the eyelids. So I'm going to put some silver on the back and that will completely get rid of that. And then we'll start clear coating the grill. Alright, so we've had the grill sitting here for about 15 minutes. I don't know if you can notice over there's some like dots and drip things on it. I'm just going to let you know that wasn't from me. I don't know what it's, I don't know if it's even melt or what it is, but it's just part of the actual grill. But you won't see that anyway, that's going to be fully under the bonnet. And then it's got another piece that goes over the top of it, so I don't really care. And this is kind of only a for now thing until I kind of want to buy something different. But I just thought, why not do this? So we're just going to do a real light coat of clear over the grill now. Also, I thought I'd just throw this in for consideration for people that are thinking about painting with cans and that. Okay, it is possible to do, and you can get a good result. I'll show you the eyelids when I'm done. You've just got to make sure your prep work's done good. You're not painting too soon, you're not going too thick or too light. You've just got to get a nice even coat. Do light coats, don't start with a really thick coat. Really bad idea. You just want it thin, let it dry, do another thin, let it dry, get a bit thicker. It's also getting thicker as you're stepping up. And then with your clear, you don't just want to, you've really got to get that clear coat on there, because the clear coat is what pretty much brings everything together and makes your final product just stand out. So that is one thing that you do not want to skip out on, is clear coat. It's nearly as vital as your preparation, but your preparation is definitely your most vital. Make sure it's clean. If it needs to be sanded, make sure it's sanded. Then undercoat, make sure your undercoat's good, make sure it's thick. And then start with light coats. So we'll let this dry just for a little bit longer, and then we're going to do a thick coat over this. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes now, probably a little bit over, so we're going to put a thicker coat on this grill now. Alright, so we'll let that dry one more time. It's coming up really nice. The shine's come up really good with that clear. I'm going to let it do one more 15 minutes. Going to smash another clear coat on. Then we're going to let it dry. Probably let it sit overnight. And then maybe give it a buff. I'll have to see how long this clear coat takes to cure. Might have to wait more than that. But we'll still have a look at the finished product tonight, how good it comes up. Because even without a buff, it should look pretty good. But if you want to make your final product really stand out even more, give it a little bit of a wet sand and a buff, and it will bring it out. Alright, so let's finish this up. We're going to do one more big thick coat. Smash it on really thick this time. Gonna let it dry. Then the sun's nearly down, so I'm going to take it in the shed, heat it up a bit, and then hopefully you can get a video of the finished product. Or nearly finished, because I am going to wet dry and buff it in 3 or so days. But if you do want to know about wet sanding and buffing, I do have another video. Just searching in under my thing, under my YouTube name, and it will come straight up. Alright, I'll bring his over and give his a quick look now. It is still drying, but I don't know why I can't pick that sun up in the video. Sunbeam. Hello? Hello? But yeah, it's coming up really nice. There you go, it's picking it up there a bit. I'll wait and see the finished product, and I'll give you a quick look at the headlights. See, they came up pretty nice too. I'll get a bit of video once we get it into the shed. Yeah, I hope this video is really helping you, and just remember that clear coat prep, because I'll tell you what, when I first started painting, I don't know, I was only young, I was only probably 14. I don't know, I didn't think, no one really taught me, and I just didn't think clear coat was that much of a big thing. I'd paint everything and just spray a quick bit of clear coat on thinking the paint was shiny, but the paint isn't actually shiny, it's the clear coat that brings that shine out. So if you don't really smash that clear coat on, your paint job's going to look pretty bad. So just remember that. Alright, so you would have remembered I did say I was going to leave these in the shed. I've decided to leave them outside just so in the morning they'll get the morning sun and everything like that. So I'm just going to give you a closer look now. You can see some bit of marking there I'm going to have to go over. But the rest, if I can get it to focus, is looking really good. And this clear coat is still wet. So it's still got a bit of drying to do. These headlight covers are pretty well clear. You can see how they're not overly sticky looking. You can still see them black dots, so I'm going to have to give that another bit of a spray on the back just to get rid of that. But in saying that, I'm not even too fussed about this. Like, you can see how good it come up there. That's a really good shot. And this is out of a spray can, so, and that's not wet sand buffed or nothing. This is just it out of the can, sprayed on. Remember, this was black, so I'm just going to spray a little bit here, silver, put some more clear coat over the top of that, and she'll be good to go. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to be trying to post a little bit more, so if you do like these videos and you hear from TikTok or anything else, please remember to subscribe, like and comment. Comment really helps me because it lets me know that you're enjoying it. What you don't enjoy, what you do want to see, just let me know. And I can do all different types of videos. I don't just do Fords, like that's just my car, but I don't just stay to Fords, so I do a bit of everything. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next.